Good afternoon, lads and lasses, and welcome back to Koality Time, episode 15 now. And this is a wee bit of a special one, because this episode is going to be the last traditional episode of Koality Time, as you guys are used to it. My goodness, I feel weird without the beard. I shaved off the beard a couple weeks back, and it's growing back, it's almost there. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of healthy to get rid of the beard every now and then let it grow back, and then, you know, it keeps it looking nice when you let it start over again. But I'm in that stage where it's growing, it's stubbly, it's not really a proper beard yet. So today's is going to be a little bit of a different episode of Koality Time than what you're used to. I've got the blind up, I haven't bothered, you know, it's pissing down with rain, or at least it was earlier. It just looks cloudy at the moment. But I'm just recording this one kind of quickly. I haven't bothered setting the lights up, the background lights behind me, so it's easier to have the blind up. And seeing as it's pissing down with rain and it's not sunny outside, the light isn't glaring in, so I can kind of have the blind open, and I don't know, it looks kind of nice. I'd also have to set up the little adapter thing to plug in the studio lights behind me, but I got a little see, it's like a 4-port USB port. These are USB powered lights, obviously, and it's like a little 4-port hub that is meant to fit into one of these holes. This is a cup holder, and this sits in the desk. This was just an IKEA desk. Fantastic, this desk. Sponsored by IKEA. They are meant to fit. I'm not. Not sponsored by IKEA. The charger is meant to fit in these little holes. And I had a look at one that would suit perfectly. It was on Amazon, and it was either 50 or 60 millimeter rings that go around this little charger that fill in those little grommets. And I bought it, and I ordered it, and it came, and then I realized as soon as I took it out of the package, this isn't big enough. Because these holes are 80 millimeters wide. So I've got a 50 or 60 millimeter ring that is meant to kind of like this. It kind of rings around and it sits in there, but this is 80 millimeters, not 60. So now I have no idea what to do. I think I'm either going to have to drill another little hole into this desk about here that's 50 or 60, probably 50 millimeters wide, and then have this one and leave it just as it is, which is kind of pointless because I never used that cup holder anyway. It became zip tie storage for a wee bit there when I was still building the PC. Unless any of you guys know anything I can use to shrink this hole from an 80 millimeter wide hole and like fill something into the gap so it becomes a 60 millimeter wide hole, that is gonna get taken so far out of context, it's not even funny. I'd say nobody clip that, but this is YouTube, not Twitch. Speaking of which, shout out to everyone who came and joined in the last live stream. Come join the next one on Sunday. Either that, or I'm gonna have to get a drill out. And as my partner has said, she doesn't trust me with a drill. I'm gonna have to drill into this desk. Hopefully it'll go well, unless you guys know of anything I can use, but I had a look and I'm not sure. Whilst we're on that subject, I might as well show off the PC, because I kind of changed up the angle of the webcam here, now that I can actually move the PC forward, because having worked out that I'm going to drill a hole in this part of the desk, I moved over my audio interface. I have a Go XLR just in front of me here that used to sit here, and I have the little base station for my wireless headset, which is plugged into the Go XLR. There's only a couple of wireless headsets that actually work with the Go XLR's audio interface because they have a little block. They don't just have a little like dongle that hooks directly into the PC, they actually have a block that goes, yeah, I can hook it into the Go XLR interface and have it actually work correctly, and they used to both sit here. And now they're over here. So I move the PC forward, and now you guys can actually see it on the webcam. This baby will fit so many RAMs in it. This is, some of these components have been in this PC for a lot longer than the PC has really been a thing. I've kind of been upgrading it piece by piece and haven't built a new PC since I started this channel, not fully. In fact, I might as well go over it whilst we're here. So we've got the Fractal Design Meshify C case, which is way better for airflow than the old case I was using, which had a, wasn't glass, it was a see-through, but it was like a acrylic plastic front. And I've absolutely filled her with Corsair ML120 fans. So there, you've got one at the back here, which you guys can't see. Let me just unhook the webcam. So we've got, wow, that is bright. So we've got our 3 fans here. One of them has my radiator attached to it currently. You can see the Corsair H60 all-in-one liquid. Oh my goodness, you can see 2 of me there. Oh, lovely. The Corsair H60, which is a terrible, terrible cooler. Do not recommend it. It's a single 120mm radiator, and it's attached to one of the 3 fans at the front. Had a lot of problems getting that to fit in there when it's not really meant to go with one of 3 fans. It's meant to sit at the back of the machine, or perhaps on top, but I actually can't fit it on the top of this case. So we've got 2 more fans up there, which are blasting air out the top, and then 1 blasting air out the back. That's not part of the PC, or that light there, that's my record, that's my light for my face. Then we've got an RTX 2060 graphics card, an i7 9700 processor, and 16 gigabytes, 16 or 32? 16 gigabytes of Trident Z G-Skill RAM, which is running at 3 gigahertz. So it's a fairly beastly machine now. But I've been upgrading this bit by bit since the channel started, which, by the way, was exactly 3 years ago. Since then, I have upgraded the PC piece by piece. Oh, I forgot to show this. This is my little Wi-Fi adapter, because I am Wi-Fi'd into this this computer. I stream over an Australian Wi-Fi connection. The tears are real. That is actually something that we need to talk about, because in a little while, in fact in a month, I'm going to be moving out. I've said this on the YouTubes, I've said this on Discord. If you guys are on the Discord server, if you're not, you know what to do. Join it, link below. But I did say this on YouTube, our move out is finally confirmed. We are going to be moving into an apartment in the city in exactly a month, which I'm so excited about. So it's a 14th floor apartment in the CBD in Adelaide, which is going to be amazing because it will actually have a dedicated streaming and recording room. It started becoming very real now. I mean, I've got stuff behind me, like, packed. It's more piled up, ready to be taken. I mean, it's only an hour away that we're moving. It's not like we're moving interstate. But it's all become very real now, and it's going to be very expensive. To begin with, I will be on a very tight budget, because we've got to buy things like a fridge, a microwave, get internet, so that I can get a better internet. We'll edit that one out. Internet connection into this computer, and I will no longer be streaming over a Wi-Fi. So streams should be kicked up in quality, hopefully very significantly when we move out. But it means that the planned addition of an RTX 3000 series graphics card into this machine is probably not going to be happening for a little while. And I think possibly even once I do have the money, the priority should be getting an AMD CPU into this machine, because I'm currently on an i7. Yeah, she likes to overheat. So I need a better radiator. I need, hopefully, an AMD system, more RAM, then we can think about a 3000 series graphics card. Content creation is fucking expensive, guys. This is finally a PC that I am comfortable giving a name, and this is the Wallace 1, named, of course, for William Wallace of Scotland, who proudly defended Scotland against the English. Once we get an AMD CPU into that machine, more RAM, 3000 series graphics card, better liquid cooler, probably a new power supply to power all of that, that will be the Wallace 2.0. That's going to be exciting. I don't have the money for that now. We'll probably be at the 4 or 5 year anniversary of this channel by the time I'm actually able to do that. But yeah, this was the 3 year anniversary of the channel, which I missed. And this is now going to be, like I said in the beginning, the last traditional episode of Koality Time. And none of them yet have actually been out on time. Having on a single one, it was the rule. We established that was the rule, right? If you guys have been watching this series for the last few months, this was the rule, that none of them were allowed to be out on time. Otherwise, what channel do you think you're watching here? There's a few reasons I've decided this is going to be the last traditional episode, and I keep saying that because Koality Time itself will not be ending it will just be stopping to be a monthly scheduled series. I have no idea how Jingles comes up with something new to talk about for Mingles with Jingles every week, because I can't even do it once a month. And when it came to the series, it was always a case of it trying to be, you know, not only a catch-up for you guys to be updated on what's going on in my life and what's going on with the channel behind the scenes, as well as to address some of your comment questions and kind of sit back and have a chat in a little less formal a way. But I've not had a whole lot to talk about, if that makes sense, because at the moment, basically everything in life has been put on hold while the move is sorted out, and whilst, you know, getting the new place actually, you know, is now confirmed, and it's ours. It's basically ours now. Settlement is in less than a month now, so that is absolutely crazy. But instead, we are going to be trading this series out for a new series I want to start, which is going to be not just my time to kind of catch up with you guys and update you guys on a little bit of what's going on in my life, but to make a slightly different style of video. You guys may have noticed if you've seen the last 2 War Thunder videos on the channel, plus the latest Koala Explains, sort of, mainly the last couple of videos on the Jaguar and the close air support of the new Raining Fire update to War Thunder, and the T-72B3. I've gone for a much more professional style, you know, better production quality video. Which means that another video that I had planned to make, which was literally just going through a game that I had in the M1A2 Abrams and taking a look at how you can beat the Russian teams at top tier, would be kind of out of place. And I don't want to push a more professional style of video onto the channel and then immediately go back and revert back to just a regular, you know, let's sit down and watch this replay bit by bit all the way through. The problem with the more professional style that I went for is that because it's more heavily edited, nobody really gets a sense of the whole of a match in its entirety. At the same time, there are still videos like that I would want to make, where we take a look at potentially something that needs addressing in War Thunder, or a response to a previous video, which is what I had planned to make with the M1A2. And what I've decided to start up is a new series I'm planning on calling Thundercast. So like War Thunder focused, but Koality time slotted into that. And it will be a wee bit of a chance for me to kind of address something that I wouldn't normally do in the more regular style of video, which those last 2 videos and that level of production quality and that layout and format is how I want to keep content coming on the channel in the future. With the Armorcast channel being set up for all the Koala Explains content that's going on there, and all the real-life military history content, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers to the Armorcast channel now, which is amazing, considering there's not even any videos up on it yet. But thank you guys who did subscribe to that. There will be content starting up on that very, very soon. I'm really excited. And then everything's going to be moving over there as far as the real-life military history content. World of Warships content has halted on this channel for now. It will be coming back eventually, but the War Thunder content has taken a whole new turn, and that more professional production quality layout is how I want to keep them coming. So I wouldn't really have the chance to make the kind of video that you're going to see it when it comes out tomorrow, and it will be called Thundercast Episode 1. A little bit less of an edited and those cinematic kind of sections of the video, none of that. It'll be looking at a match in its entirety that focuses on an issue that maybe needs addressing in War Thunder. I'm hoping to get those videos out bi-weekly. Does bi-weekly mean once every 2 weeks or twice a week? What I mean is it's going to come out fortnightly. No, you guys don't say fortnight in America, do you? Once every 2 weeks. Okay, every other Friday, Thundercast will come out. Ideally. Maybe once a month for the next 2 months, whilst I get the move sorted, but after that it will be every second Friday. As far as Koality time goes, I will still be making some of those videos. They just won't be the regular monthly series that you've been used to, where we sit down and chat about whatever happens to be going on, various topics that might be interesting to talk about but don't really have any bearing on the channel, aren't the usual topics we'd cover. I don't know, TV shows, social media news, things like that I've covered in the past. They will still be happening on occasion, but they may be, you know, completely unscheduled every now and then, maybe once every 3 months, and then I might do 2 in a single month, and then I might do, you know, 4 or 5 months where I don't actually do one. There will definitely be a house tour when we've moved in and kind of gotten everything set up, and I've gotten this whole PC setup actually established in the new place. And then after that, it may be a couple months before there's another Koality time. We're not going to be doing that on this channel anymore in the scheduled way that we have been doing it previously. So I hope you guys don't miss it too much. Just know that it will still be coming every now and then whenever there's something that is relevant for me to talk about and something that I would like to talk about. I may upload a video like that. Primarily though, the channel will be revolving around the more production quality, high production quality videos that I was making for the T72 and the Jaguar and the other processor part of the latest patch. Hope you guys really enjoyed them, because I really enjoyed making them. And with that out of the way, I think that's just about everything I wanted to cover today. I said this was going to be a short video. It's still been about 20 minutes long, so thanks everyone for watching me ramble on about why this series is taking a back seat. It will still be around, and you guys will still be kept up to date with what's going on in my life occasionally. Thundercast will be our chance to kind of have a wee bit of a ramble, and you guys will be able to kind of get a sense of what's going on with my life during those videos, but primarily they will be War Thunder focused Koality time. I think that's probably the easiest way of describing them, and you guys will know exactly what I mean when you see the first one tomorrow, which will be titled, Can the M1A2 Beat the Russian Teams? Or something along those lines. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and as always, leave a like, subscribe, keep a whiskey to hand, keep your kilt on, and I'll catch you lads next video. Nope, I don't think he does. 3, 2, 1, Fox 2, and goodbye. Oh, poor dude, he never knew I was there.